see.
Me tweet it out, Cream Dog.
I've got the Facebook post already out.
What's the temperature here? 50.
63 outside, Bink.
Is it really?
Yep.
Nice day. Good day to sit on the porch and have a few beers, if you know what I'm saying.
That's true.
Do you like porch drinks?
I don't have a porch. Well, yeah, I do have a porch. Yeah, it's like a balcony. Not much of a porch.
Not find one.
Yeah, I'm just going to go to a stranger's porch and just start drinking on their pet. Yeah, that's...
It's being resourceful, bro.
I mean, they won't mind, right?
No.
As long as I give them a drink of mine.
No, exactly.
The bad part is, what if they don't like my drink? They'll just kick me out.
It's all part of the experience, Crango.
How many times does this happen to you, Pink?
I just go around and drink at various porches. And talk Chiefs. I sit down and said, let's talk Chiefs.
Now, what if they're not a Chiefs fan? I know there's plenty of them here, but what if there's not a Chiefs fan?
So let's talk Leonard Fournette.
Let's talk sports. There you go. That's what you got to do.
Talk sports.
Yeah, that's more open than just talking about, say, one team or just one player.
63 degrees.
It's still cold in the office.
All right, here we go. And welcome everybody watching on the 610 Sports YouTube channel. The 12-8 Royals face the 6-14 Baltimore Orioles. A chance of a sweep today for the Royals. Have got things going in the right direction after a rough week, losing 3 out of 4 to Toronto, being swept by the White Sox. The Royals in a position to get a sweep themselves. They've played 7 series so far this season, only losing 2 of them and winning 5 of them, as they've already won this one. Of course, they'll take off for Chicago, and we'll take off with them. Virtual Chicago tomorrow, where opening day was for the Royals. But it's Jakob Junis, 2-2 at the 4A8 today, going against John Means, 1-1 with a 6.16. John Means, high school teammate of Bubba Starling at Gardner-Edgerton, and he went to West Virginia, went to Fort Scott, West Virginia. Originally drafted in the 46th round by the Braves, but drafted in the 11th round by the Orioles, but the Kansas City native, the lefty, goes today for the Orioles. Welcome, Kramer Sansone. I'm Jay Binkley.
How's it going, Bink?
Hey, good. We've seen a fun series. We saw a walk-off home run by Maikel Franco on Friday night. It looked bleak for the Royals. Friday night, Jorge Soler hits a home run in the 9th inning, bringing the Royals within 1. Then Maikel Franco with the walk-off. Royals win yesterday 6-3, and Jakob Junis on the mound today. He's pitched 24 innings so far this season with a 4.88 ERA. Last year, Jake 9-14 with a 5.24 in 31 games started. John Means had a good rookie year, 12-11 with a 3.60. Despite how bad the Orioles were, he probably would have had a lot more wins.
I agree.
Better, but a 3.60. 27 starts for Means last year. Versus the Royals, 1-1 with a 3 ERA in just 2 games started. Might as well go through the lineups now. The Orioles lineup presented by Purell. Wash your hands. Leading off, the shortstop Jose Iglesias that's homered in this series. Third base, Hanser Alberto will bat second. Trey Mancini in right field bats third. Renato Nunez, the DH today for the Orioles, batting fourth. Anthony Santander, that has a home run in this series as well, in left field, batting fifth. Center fielder Austin Hayes, batting sixth. Second baseman Ramon Urias, batting eighth. The catcher Pedro Severino. And at first base, Chris Davis, that has 3 hits in the series and a home run. The lineup for the Kansas City Royals, presented by the 435 Podcast Network, available at 610sports.com. Make sure to check out all the podcasts there. Whit Merrifield goes from center to second base today to give Nicky Lopez a day off. Adalberto Mondesi, the team's hit leader, batting second. In right field, Hunter Dozier, second on the team in RBI in right field. The DH, Jorge Soler, the team's leader in home runs and RBI. Batting fifth today, Maikel Franco with the walk-off the other night. At first base will be Boom Boom McBroom against the lefty. In left field, Alex Gordon, who had a day off today. Bubba Starling from Gardner-Edgerton gets the start in center field, facing his former high school teammate, John Means, and the catcher today, giving Salvador Perez a day off. is Cam Gallagher. AL Central standings, the Royals have caught the Indians. Indians are 13-9 after a loss yesterday. The Royals 12-8. So by percentage points, they are tied. The White Sox sit at 11-10, who the Royals face tomorrow. 1.5 games back, so they're on their heels. Twins 10-11, 2.5 game backs, and the Tigers 8-12, 4 games back. That's been an interesting series for the Royals so far, Kramer. It's nice. That walk-off, I think, really spurred the 6-3 win yesterday.
Which was nice about that because then Danny Duffy comes on and has 5 and a third of no-hit innings, which was very impressive by the Duff man. And it just seems like once you get that game that is like, boom, there's that walk-off, everybody's happy and excited. Ride that momentum.
Ride the momentum. Danny Duffy leads simulated baseball in wins this year. He's got the best ERA in the American League so far this season. Dayton Moore was on with Josh Vernier in the Hot Stove this week. You can catch the Hot Stove show every Thursday night at 6 o'clock as Josh Vernier brings you that. And Dayton Moore was on with Vern, and he talked about just the winning mindset and what would winning mean to the Royals this year, even in a short season. The question was, even in a short season, does it matter? Does it mean as much to win the championship this year? This was Dayton Moore's response to Vern.
I think for the fans and the players, that it's, if it's their hometown team and for the players that work so hard and compete so well, it's going to be as important to them as it was for our team in 2015. And you just, from my viewpoint, you leave that up to the members of the media and certain people that are paid to critique those types of things. And but for me, a championship at any level feels great because that group of players, that group of people have sacrificed greatly. They've sacrificed for one another. They've came together, regardless whether it's a 60-game season, an 80-game season, or 162-game season. I mean, we've all worked very hard and had to overcome things during that period of time to win. And the playing field is equal. Everybody has the same opportunity, so it's going to feel important, and it's going to feel special.
There's Dayton Moore, who was on with Vern. You can check out the full interview on demand at 610sports.com. The Orioles come in hitting .220 this season. The Royals at .277. Royals have shaved that ERA down to 4.98. The Orioles sit at 4.99. The Orioles last in the AL East. The Royals tied for first in the American League Central. They'll head to Chicago tomorrow.
As we get
as we will too.
Take a flight out to Chicago.
Virtual
starting.
Chicago.
It's going to be a quick flight, Blink.
63 degrees here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment on YouTube, like so many people do. As I see Zach and Todd in here already. Not to mention, it's Thursday night and Friday night. Kramer and I will be at 610 Sports on 610 Sports Radio for draft coverage of the Chiefs on Thursday, 7-11, 6 to 10 on Friday. We'll talk some Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting
on the trading block or not. Anyway, enjoy the game. 63 degrees at simulated Kauffman Stadium. The Royals up 2-0, looking for the sweep. Ryan McBroom sweep for the Royals. Who's cold right now.
It's kind of cool you flip through these while that game loads. There's the standings.
There's the Royals. 600 winning percentage. The Indians at 565. Beautiful Kauffman Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Even in virtual, looks fantastic. Party porches packed. Good attendance here. We had 29,000 yesterday. Trey Mancini gets pumped up before the game. Baltimore going with the Grays today. Jim Gallagher will talk to Jake Junis. Fifth start for Jake Junis this year. 2-2 at the 4.88. 24 innings pitched.
You got to think that these Blue Jays, these Orioles are they got to do something to change what they're doing, because this team's like almost the definition of insanity. They keep doing their repetitive things, looking for a different outcome, and it's not happening.
Leading the playoffs facing the Royals back in 2014, and my things have changed. Here comes Jose Iglesias to lead off for the Orioles. Home run yesterday for Jose. Get it off Duffy. Mondesi will fire over to McBroom for out number 1 quickly.
One pitch, one out to start the game. That's what you like. That's what you want to see for a pitcher. Coming in here after a game where he didn't excel in after the first 3 starts he had this season. So you got to think Junis might ride this out to thinking, I can do this today. Because he got shelled against the Sox. Pretty sure it was the White Sox they played.
Rough series this week against the White Sox. The Royals found a way to rebound here against the Orioles. Jakob Junis working on different pitches for his out pitch. The slider's so effective for him, but he's been able to work in that 4-seam fastball as an out pitch. 63 degrees.
That's impressive.
Exactly like we had it.
The game actually knows today.
Actually perfect on the dot. A little bit overcast at the K.
This actually feels like we're actually watching the legit game today, Bankley.
It does. And the man in red that changed to blue yesterday is the game. He hit a lot yesterday. Junis gets a strikeout on Curious.
Strikeout looking.
I mean, he had 10 strikeouts earlier this year in a game.
Yep.
In his career high.
Yes.
Number 16.
So we know for a fact that Junis is capable of going up to the beyond the Call of Duty and getting the strikeouts. See if he can do it again today against a struggling Orioles lineup.
Danny Duffy had the no-hitter going to the 6th yesterday before Chris Davis broke it up. Then Iglesias homered off of him.
Mancini only batting a 205 this season. Oh,
and Mancini will get a hold of that one, but it looks like it's staying foul. Boy, that hit the distance.
Yes, it did. It says that in the last 5 games he has 2 home runs. He has not hit a home run, I don't believe, here at Kauffman this series.
That's home runs
that's
for the
good.
Orioles on Friday, but they lose 5-4, lose 6-3 yesterday.
Bob said there's no powder blue jersey today. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. They used the powder blues earlier this week at a night game.
Yeah, they wore it in the night game. James Kingsley behind home plate today. They didn't wear the powder blue today. They decided not to. The luck's been bad in the blues, so they went to the whites. They wore the gold on Friday night, but they go all white today.
2-2 the count.
I suppose we could have changed
That's true, we could have. I was not thinking. I was more thinking about the game going ahead.
That's all right. Full count on Mancini.
That pitch is in. Ball 4.
And he'll walk it. Mancini battles Junis there. There's Junis gliding by the first 2 outs.
Third baseman, Renato.
Yeah, they wore the blue jerseys at night this week. They're shelled. So no more. Baseball's very superstitious.
That's very, very superstitious.
They wore the 42s on Jackie Robinson Day on Wednesday.
It's pretty cool.
Full crowd behind the plate today. The one guy looks like Vern. Is he right behind the plate in the 3rd row? 2nd over? What's Vern doing down there?
The one that's leaning in right now with the hand on the hip. This guy? That him? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, Bob, I don't know why they didn't wear the powder blue today. They usually do. Friday they wore the gold trim like they do on Friday nights. But the Royals are superstitious. They weren't winning with the blue.
Alto Nunez sends that one to the gap. That might score Mancini. Actually, might get out of the park.
And that's gone on the party porch. 409 feet. Renato Nunez came in as one of the hot hitters for the Orioles. 100.2 off the bat for Nunez. And Junis was looking so good to start the game.
And indeed, he did. Now he just got to bear down and get the next out, get in the next inning.
Renato Nunez, the DH for the Orioles. Squared that up. Oppo. 409 feet. 100 miles an hour off the bat. Dwight Smith Jr. steps up.
The designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
Luckily, there's a lot of baseball left, even though it's in the first inning. There's a lot of baseball.
That counts 1-1.
See, Dwight Smith is the DH today. They changed things on me. Where's Dwight Smith? Where's Renato playing?
Third base.
Foul ball.
Wow. Get the wrong lineup.
My lineup's perfect. Surprisingly.
That's inside, but he'll take a hack, and McBroom there to make the catch for the third out of the inning. Here comes Whit Merrifield to lead off for the Royals. You see another shot there of the home run by Nunez. Go to the party porch. John Means makes his fifth start for the Orioles, 1-1 with 6.16. As we mentioned, a high school teammate of Bubba Starling. Originally selected in the 46th round by the Braves. Went to Fort Scott, then West Virginia in Morgantown before he selected 11th round for the Orioles. Fantastic year last year. He'll face Whit Merrifield with a nice 361 average this season.
Yeah, the leadoff guys for the Royals, Whit and Alberto, they are just lighting it up. It's a hit race between them two.
Got one hit behind Monty. Monty, 3 hits yesterday. He just continues to crush. Danny Duffy shoving on the mound yesterday.
2-0.
And Whit quickly gets a 2-0 count here on Means.
Be impatient to play. That's what you want to see as a batter.
John Means 1-1 with a 3 ERA.
No, that's low.
2 career starts against the Royals. 3-0 count here to Whit.
Nick Davies says the Royals should bring back the 1998 future uniforms.
No.
I'm about to look these up.
Oh, the futuristic? Yeah, check these out. They're terrible. They wore them in Seattle. It was Back to the Future night. And they did it again for Seattle as well. These are terrible uniforms. They had the DeLorean out there and everything. It was Back to the Future night.
Gotta love it.
Hello, Sean.
Which is it? Oh, these yellow ones?
Yeah, it's a goofy looking.
Yikes. Yellow, they have powdered blue on the sleeves.
Back to the Future night. Oh, Whit squares that one up, and that is gone.
You got big hit Whit.
Whit's second on the team in home runs now, tying Salvador Perez with 4. 439 feet for Whit, but what's more impressive, 109.5 off the bat. Whit Merrifield crushed that one. I mean, that ball was absolutely crushed.
Tattooed.
Third longest home run for the Royals this season. Sal Perez has gone 442. Broom actually the longest home run at 446, but Whit just crushed that one. 109.5 off the bat. Boy, that was steamrolling towards Kirk Nelson's Hall of Fame. 2-1. Here comes Adalberto Mondesi with that right today against the lefty Means. Adalberto Mondesi, 6th in the American League in hitting, that 378 average. Also, 3rd in the American League, or 2nd in the American League in stolen bases with 6. 2nd in All-Star voting. Mondo will take that for strike down 0-2 quickly against Means.
Sean Cummings, how's it going?
I'm looking forward to the Means Starling matchup. We've seen it before.
Seen 2 home runs already, Binkley.
And that'll get away. You gotta be careful with Monty, because he'll make it close.
Batting third, the right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Here's Hunter Dozier. Has been extremely consistent for the Royals, batting .256, but
Counts 1-0.
runners in scoring position.
He's the guy you want to play, him and Nicky Lopez.
That's right. Hunter Dozier with 3 home runs this season as well.
I got 2-1 the count.
Kind of interesting. We have 2 local products. Actually, 3 with Rosenthal.
That's true.
And Dozier ground out there. Oh, and that's a wild throw at first.
It's going to be safe at first.
That defense by the Orioles brought to you by Ball because
it is trash.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
You're going to give the air to Chris Davis? No, I don't know why they would. I think it sailed over. So luckily that ball didn't go into the dugout for the Orioles. Sapphire put a chip on Dozier.
Sapphire Dragon. Remember, you get 2 chips to play. It's the home run game. Only 2. Kramer's got 3 this season. I have 2. And
Marine has 1.
Marine has 1.
1-0.
A curveball that kind of fooled
No, that's a foul ball.
Jorge Soler. It was an awkward swing.
Tomorrow's game will be at 6 o'clock coming your direction. Mike Montgomery on the mound for the Royals against Carlos Rodon of the White Sox. Be a good series.
It's like we played the White Sox. This is our 4th series with them?
3rd. 1 there to open the season, 1 here, and then 1 there. Played Detroit.
Seems like we played White Sox every single
played
week.
Detroit twice as well. No. At Detroit and home versus Detroit. So I played Detroit twice. A lot of repeats early in the season for the Royals. This is their actual schedule.
We haven't even seen the Indians or Twins yet this year.
Nope. They would have played the Orioles today.
Working full count. Are we even is John Beansby going to have a chance to see Bubba Starling?
I think so. Eventually. Bubba Starling 1 for 5 lifetime against me. From a high school teammate of Bubba. And Soler will take another walk. Checks just to make sure that Soler's on base. 2 on for the Royals.
The third baseman,
Down 2-1. Whitney Airfield's leadoff home run. Crushing on 439 feet.
Indeed. We do appreciate all of you coming in and joining us right here on YouTube, 610's YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button on this video, and don't forget to turn on notifications.
Notifications will advise you whenever we play. The way Kramer and I do it is 6 o'clock game times during the week, 1 o'clock on Saturdays and Sunday. However, Friday will be an afternoon game.
Yes.
Because we're on the radio that night talking Chiefs. What time do you want to do that game, Kramer? Have we decided on that yet?
Going to do noon or 1?
We'll do 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock? Oh, it's
Maikel Franco
laced.
crushes it off the dugout seats. 2 on for Franco. And the walk-off home run Friday night. His 3rd home run of the year. And the Royals are working the count of the starter.
Indeed they are.
This is why they had so much success early in the season.
5th batter of the inning. It's good to see the pitch count up there.
24th pitch by Means.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just outside.
2-2 count.
Foul that one off. That could have been ball 3.
Hope you're enjoying some hot dogs, some chili dogs.
Hot dogs do sound good today, Binkley.
Oh, they really do. With some chili, cheese, jalapenos, onions. Grab yourself an ice cold Miller Lite by our friends at Miller Lite with a beer. The sign behind us had the hats on her head.
Indeed.
And also, if you want the tubes from the Vineyard Variety Pack from KCWineco.com, make sure you get those as well. They're up front there. And Franco drive that one.
Oh, off the glove.
It's off Mancini.
think they're going to rule out a hit.
Boy, Mancini dove for it, but couldn't get it. Franco's been needing that.
The first baseman, Ryan
Franco up in the
McBroom.
order today. Taking the place of Diesel Sal Perez at the fifth spot. I'm surprised Mancini didn't get that. He's playing such good right field. Bases loaded.
A boom boom.
Mr. Boom Boom McBroom. 3 home runs this year.
Oh.
And he will tattoo that one. Foul.
Just foul.
Boy, he almost hit the walk-off on Friday night.
That's
instead
true.
of Franco, but McBroom 5th on the team in RBI.
Dirty Sean's in the chat. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Dirty Sean?
Nope, that's the ball.
What thought McBroom was going grand slam.
It was pretty darn close. It was pretty darn
Man,
close.
he's been so close on his home runs at the K. All of his home runs, his 3 have come on the road. He'll face lefties. In a platoon with a hurry strikes at that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying for a 70. Boom Boom McBroom. 2 patties, pepper jack cheese, jalapenos, and sriracha.
Yeah, soft
2
ketchup.
balls, 2 strikes.
Everybody's on their feet for Boom Boom McBroom. Only 1 out here in the first. Bases loaded. Means already was 32nd pitch of the inning.
Yeah, is that going to drop? Is it going to drop? No, it's not, but...
Everybody stays on base, so 2 away.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Alex.
Here comes Alex Gordon. Started the season so hot, but his last 10 games is 4 for 30 in 133, 276 overall. Alex Gordon getting the day off yesterday. Big spot here for Gordon.
Yeah, this could bump him off that 10-game stretch, the dreadful 10-game stretch he's had.
Happy birthday to you, Dirty Sean. I think we wished you a couple days ago, but if you didn't, happy birthday. Bob Fesco's birthday is well today. If he'll join in, we'll sing to him.
The Dirty Sean said he went to bed at 8 a.m. Saturday after his birthday, so he missed yesterday's game. That's completely fine. It's all right.
We will sing happy birthday to anybody's birthday.
It's true.
Kramer and I
Okay.
suck at singing, but we
Bob
try.
has a chip on Gordon.
Gordon squeezing the bat, blowing that bubble. Lefty versus lefty.
I wish we would have saw a grand slam by McBroom.
Well, you didn't. You'll have to deal with it, Kramer.
You know what? There's a lot more baseball we can at least hopefully find a grand. Has the Royals had a grand slam this year yet?
Not yet.
I feel like Soler did.
And Gordon will strike out with the bases loaded. And Means gets out of that one. His pitch count high, though. And the Royals had a golden opportunity to take a lead on the Orioles there. The bases juiced.
Some crazy fans out there in the crowd.
Yeah, the fans are a little nuts after being, cooped up for so long.
That's true.
Leading off for the Orioles. the left
I wonder
fielder,
why
number
the
25.
chat
Anthony
thing's not updating up on the screen when
Santander.
people message us.
It was earlier.
And yeah,
32 watching now. Santander will bat against Junis. Santander has a home run early this season. He'll drop that one in for probably 2. Hunter Dozier gets it off the fence.
this
Fire it
speed
in.
might have to go for 3. Oh wow, terrible throw in.
Look where Big Broom ended up.
Hayes ended up in left field.
Austin.
5th double of the year for Anthony Santander.
Now that's why you have on like the double cutoff situations between.
Yeah, look at him. He made it all his way. Double cutoff. That's triple cutoff.
Oh no, McBroom's covering second base on that, so it's a good thing he still backed up the throw that was errant on the play.
You know, his defense is impeccable.
0-1's the count.
0-1 on Austin Hayes. 23rd pitch coming up from Jake Junis. Man, the Royals squandered opportunities there in the top of the first, but they're getting a hold of Means.
Getting a hold of me, there's a lot of baseball left. Yeah. If they would have hit that grand slam, I really don't think John would have faced Bubba. I seriously don't.
Man, I don't know. And the Orioles can't go to the pin this early.
Yeah, you could.
And a strikeout there for Junis.
A quick 3 strikes, I think. Yeah, 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Jake.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro.
Austin Hayes, the second leading hitter on the Orioles. In steps Pedro Severino, hitting .313, making his first start at catcher today in this series.
I could eat some barbecue today, Maikel.
Good too. So is that box showing up on there?
Only when like the viewers come in, the chat box thing isn't popping up. That's okay. We can see it on here. So that's all.
Wonder why.
Ball, that's out.
It was earlier. Early in the game, it showed 2 because there was 2 comments that showed 2.
Yep, but after that it showed nothing.
Technology and stuff, Kramer.
Gotta love it.
Drinking Monster Energy drinks.
It's the fact
Put
that
the 5 hour down as well. It's a double combo.
the fact that we have relied on technology so much.
Technology and stuff, Kramer. The wave of the future.
It's the best thing about baseball. There's no technology with it.
I would change my name to Pedro Serrano. Pedro Serrano, wouldn't you?
There's can only be one Pedro Serrano.
Of course, Coach Severino, Rutgers High School attendant this year. Legendary coach for the Hawkins.
Oh, that's sent out to center.
And Bubba there to make the play nonchalantly.
Hey, the good thing about it is the way that he threw that ball in. Santander is actually quick on the base paths.
Number 19.
Got that in there quickly. Perfect defense by Bubba.
Crush Davis came into Kansas City hitting .93. Home run on Friday night. A hit yesterday to break up Danny Duffy's no-hitter.
And a couple hits yesterday. He might have one here, too.
And he'll fly that one to Hunter Dozier. Good contact by Crush.
Yeah, he's actually seen the ball pretty well.
This series already 3 hits. Here comes Bubba.
Put a chip down on Bubba. Put a chip down on him yesterday. Him against his former teammate. Oh, let's see Bubba get the upper hand.
1 for 5, 1 strikeout, 200 average against John Means in his career.
Bubba.
Well, he's about to have a home run against him. Chip down.
High school teammates for the Trailblazers and Gardner Edgerton will face off. Kramer played his baseball at Northwest Missouri State. And Bubba will ground that one out. Well, it's bobbled.
He's safe.
And Bubba's safe. Once again, the Orioles defense.
Another error.
Sponsored by Deffenbaugh because...
Now they're trash.
Wow, I can't believe that. That's a routine play right there. Botched by the Orioles. See Trey Mancini drop one.
And that's
terrible.
And kids, if you're watching, that's why you run and hustle the entire time going down the base paths. You run it out.
That's right, kids. Listen to Kramer.
Fires everybody up.
Even if you're on a softball team, run it out. You never know. Most of the time they're blitzed anyways out
What
there.
they call that? Is that an error?
It was an error. It was an error.
So now still 1 hit against John Means for Bubba. Here comes Cam Gallagher. Seldom used this year. 0 for 3 last time up. Basically Salvy's Sunday replacement.
Hey, you got to give Salvi a day off every once in a while.
And Gallagher will
Such a
sky that
workhorse.
one to center field. But that doesn't mean anything when the Orioles are playing. And Starling will stay at first.
The batter, number 15. Second
The
baseman.
game on the Royals is strong. Keep Gallagher adding to the mix, the finest spirit of the team. Ian Kennedy followed by a close second, Trevor Rosenthal.
What, Merrifield's 6 for 10 in the series? That's impressive.
Merrifield hitting 600 this year. 2-hit Witt. It's been more like 3-hit Witt this year. Witt will take that one in for strike. Slider at 85.
So Brett Phillips played yesterday on the Players League. I'm pretty sure he only won one of his 4 games.
Oh, dude.
But he was keep on hitting with Witt. He's like, yep, 1-hit Witt.
Brett Phillips. Witt looks like Vern looking on there.
It does. Yeah,
It's got to be the Wolf.
in Brett Phillips' game, he was playing Ty Buttery of the Angels. And it was up to, I think O'Hearn or McBroom had a grand slam, and he rage quit. The person he was up against. So it was like 14-0 was the final score.
I'm going to text Vernon and tell him to turn the game off because this guy looks just like him.
Vernon's probably watching him, right?
He might be. He's our virtual Royals insider. He's at this game, but I think he's actually texting. See him look at his phone?
Yeah, he's looking at his phone. That's creepy a little bit. That's a little creepy.
So Vern got my text, evidently.
He's looking at her. He's replying back to you. You can see his head still down.
Yeah.
He's about to hit Witt's about to get another hit.
And Witt another one. Extra bases for Whit Merrifield.
You got to send him to third. He's going to get a triple on this.
Whit Merrifield gets his first triple of the season. One behind. Nicky Lopez had her do. Dante Williams, by the way, got his third.
Oh, so he's in there.
He's one ahead. Whit Merrifield. Wow. Right in the corner, extra bases for Whit. Look how fast he is. Look at that's just base running technique right there. The way he rounded second, the way he positioned his body to get there. 2-2 now as Whit drives in Bubba. One away here in the second. And the hottest hitter on this team. Despite how hot Whit Merrifield's been, Adalberto Mondesi just as hot.
You got a 2-hit Witt so
if these
far.
These guys are water, they'd be boiling.
Yes, they would be. As Witt has all the RBIs so far today.
It's Witt. He's got the longest streak in Major League Baseball of consecutive starts.
Yes, he does.
Therefore, we will not sit him. Or else there would be mad people.
1 and 2.
Well, he's halfway there of the cycle. He's got the two hardest parts of the cycle done already. Some people might say the triple might be the hardest part of the cycle to get because it's the fact that you have to make sure you pinpoint it. Because, I mean, if you hit a home run, that's not as hard as hitting a triple.
The count is full. 3 and 2.
You think Tyrell, do you think he could steal him? Yeah, Zach pointed out what's going for the cycle. Two hardest parts are out.
He does it all the time. We can't do it. We're not playing.
Yeah, we're not playing at all.
It's a simulation. We're not playing. Oh, Mondi thought he had a walk, but he's got a strikeout. Not happy.
Not
Adalberto Mondesi.
Mondesi, this is
discuss that.
It's the first time this season he struck out twice.
I think he's got a case. That was borderline strike zone. Mondi not happy. In steps Hunter Dozier. 0 for 1 today for Hunter. We'll sky that with a Mancini.
He didn't have a good read off that bat.
Do not try that at home, kids. Whit Merrifield once again had a home run earlier, a triple here. As Kramer said, he's got the hard part of the cycle out of the way. Tyrell loses his chip on Dozier. Knotted up at 2s, so we travel to the top of the third.
Leading off for the Orioles. The
leadoff hitter for the Orioles, Jose Iglesias. So for 1, rounded out to first. Jakob Junis makes his 32nd pitch. Gets the sign from Gallagher, and he's ready to roll.
Nope.
And 4-seamer for Jake at 92.
I'm actually shocked of how spread out the getting on base of the Royals is for these first 2 innings.
They did all over.
Yes.
They should have a lot more runs than just 2. And Dozier won't be able to pick that one up. He'll fire at the second. Well, cut off, man. Hits me.
Now batter.
I hit
Second
it.
baseman.
Got an error on that one.
Uriah.
And leadoff runner again on.
The next series starts tomorrow in Chicago against the White Sox. Tyrell.
Oh.
Now batting. Right fielder. Gray. Mancini.
Trey Mancini, who's been all over the field and right.
Boy, it's pretty accurate by you, Kramer.
So, had a few putouts on him, and he's also mishandled, misjudged, some hits out there as well.
Bobbled one, he should have caught it. I mean, it's a tough catch.
There's that diving catch one.
Should
Yeah,
have
he
made it,
missed.
though. 5 doubles on the season for Mancini. He's third on the team. Tyrell, they're in Chicago tomorrow night. White Sox keyed in. 13-3, 9-0, and 6-1 over the Royals.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, they outscored the Royals 28-6 in the last series.
Yeah, it was a bad series, so the Royals looking for a little payback. The White Sox are right behind the Royals in the standings.
That's going to be a missile out to center.
And should be Starling there, but. And throw off for Gallagher. Orioles lead
Now
3-2.
Third baseman, Renato.
No guy in red today, Tyrell says. He wasn't here. He wore blue yesterday. Sitting, he's not here. Vern is there, though. It's third row. It's usually the press box with Vern down there watching the action there behind home plate. Okay, he's kind of trying to hide there, too.
Yeah,
He's not supposed to be there. Our Royals insider at the game today texted him earlier, and he read his text. Surprised Vern's not wearing a hat, though. His hairline is receding, as you can tell. Oh.
1 ball. 2
Nunez homered earlier for the Orioles. Hitting red hot.
Ball.
And a 2-2 count here on Nunez. Jake's careful as Nunez, hottest hitter on the Orioles team.
Oh, that's a
And that'll go to Franco. Once again, we're seeing him scoop it out. Those to make room. Easy look. Franco makes defense look easy.
See, that was hit hard as well,
It's a hard hit out, as they say, Kramer. Jorge Soler leads off for the Royals. Hit it.
Jorge.
Boy, I could use some ice cold Miller Lite from Miller Lite. Heidi Watney has made the trip this weekend.
He's a nice grilled hot dog.
Interesting that Josh Vernier, I'm sure you tweet at him and say, hey, I see you behind home plate. Seriously, though, I'm surprised he didn't go with the hat.
Yeah, no,
That hair, I mean, of course, if he took the hat off, it looked like crap in the post game when he's got to talk to the virtual
Leading up
bikini.
for the Royals, the designated hitter.
Sneaking down from the press box. See if he stays there the whole game. I doubt it. He does have work to do. Just sitting back there texting. Look how intense he is.
He's locked in. He's zoned in.
Vern's locked in. That's what you expect from Royals Insider.
He's expecting to see Soler at a home run.
How did he get those seats? It's got to be the
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
KDB is not with him. Vern's got a beard now, too, so he's got a little bit of beard there, too.
Was he growing that back out again?
Yeah. And Soler will hit this one.
Ton to dead center.
Dead center, and it hits the top of the wall. His 7th home run of the year. 415 for Jorge Soler, 97.1 off the bat. So it's been Witt and Dozier Soler with home runs today. Soler leads in RBI and home runs. Comes in 3rd in the American League in home runs. He'll add to that total there. I wasn't sure that was going to make it.
I was the same way. The fact that I said I think Vern's probably taking a home run here by Soler, I should have put a chip down on that Binkley.
Right to the deepest part. Hits the wall. That's what that batter's on. And up steps Maikel Franco. He's had such good defense today. Vern's still sitting. Everybody's standing. Because he's trying to hide himself. We see you, Vern.
Count 0-2.
Yeah, especially I was thinking of putting a chip there. I shouldn't. Nope, does not count, Tyrell, because I didn't get my chip either.
And Franco will pop that up to the second baseman. Here he
The
is.
first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
And guess who showed up during this inning?
Who?
Heidi Watney.
That's right.
It's just it's a good thing to see when we see Heidi.
You haven't played a chip yet, have you?
I have. I put it on Bubba.
Oh, that's right. Boom Boom and Broom almost hit a grand slam earlier in the game.
I wish it was. I wish he would hit the grand slam.
3-3 here. Bottom of the third and a good one.
By the way, Hector Velasquez is in the bullpen warming up.
This will be John Means' 61st pitch. Royals really worked that count in the first.
3 balls, no
3-0. The count on
McBroom.
26 home runs last year for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Scranton also home of the office.
The count is
You
3-1.
chime in there, Kramer.
You
Get
know,
your head out of your butt.
I'm focused on the game right now. I'm like Josh Rooney. Focused on the game.
And McBroom will. Oh, what the?
I don't know.
What are they doing, man? This defense continues to be sponsored by Deffenbaugh because.
You know what? They're trash me.
Why didn't you look at McBroom? See him working the McBroom?
Yeah, he is. Hey, he brought the McBroom sweep. We're trying to get that for the Royals today.
What are they thinking on defense? Very lackadaisical for the Birds. And Alex Gordon.
I wasn't going to drop his weapon.
He'll
Get the
drop
gap.
that one. That'll be extras. Maybe for Gordon. Nope. Oh, McBroom, what is he doing?
He's going first to third. That's what he's doing, Binkley. He got there.
He did.
Now batting, center fielder, Bubba.
Here comes Bubba Starling.
Away.
He reached on an air against his former high school teammate, John Means. This is Gardner Edgerton on Gardner Edgerton crime right here.
This is where Bubba's going to go yard. I'm not putting a chip down, but I feel like he's going
Trailblazer crime.
to go yard, I'm telling you. At least a double in the gap.
John Means, former 46th round selection of the Braves, goes to Fort Scott in West Virginia before being selected in the 11th round by the Orioles.
He credits scouts coming to watch Bubba. That's why he got noticed. Seen that so many times.
Hey, that's good, though.
Keelavon Chason at LSU. Boy, the Royals, they've been dancing on the base paths, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
A
A lot.
They've straightened a lot of runners.
So that's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Had the bases loaded in the first.
Bubba came in with a 200 average against his former high school teammate. We're looking forward to this matchup. And Bubba will ground that one out. We'll score a run. Gordon will be out at second.
The catcher,
Broom
number
scores.
26.
And 4-3 Royals.
Gallagher.
That'll work.
Yes, it will.
Comes the backup catcher, Cam Gallagher, on the job in spring training. Filling in today for Salvador Perez.
That's a ball.
This will be the 71st pitch coming up here by John Means. Third inning, already up to 71 pitches.
We have 7 runs that have already came across to score and all as well.
It's been a good Sunday afternoon for baseball. Grab yourself a cold Miller Lite, hot dogs, nachos, or your cell phone like Vern.
Just foul there for Gallagher.
And Gallagher will hit that Urias, inspired of Chris Davis. That'll be the inning. But the Royals lead 4-3 on the Orioles as we go to the top of the fourth. 3 errors in this game.
2 by the Orioles, 1 by the Royals.
Tyrell said he's making a chicken dish later today. That actually sounds pretty darn good.
I'm going to attempt to make pasta again. I know that sounds easy when I say the word pasta.
Leading off for the
I
Orioles,
I found a way to jack it up last time I tried it.
Dwight
will now take.
It's just too stringy. I think I lifted the water too long or something.
I think you
sucked.
just didn't drain the noodles, Binkley.
Yeah, whenever I decide to cook, it tastes like crap. That's why I like to support local business. Why I like to do that anyway. But,
So your cooking's
it's terrible.
it's brought to you by Death and Ball.
It's because it's trash. I need some red delicious apples.
Exactly. I mean, we might
I
see-
can't live on apples alone.
I think I could.
Miller Lite and apples? How long could you live on Miller Lite and apples? Not that I want to kill you off, but
I feel like the acidic.
I don't want you to try this.
I feel like the acidic in the apples may have long-term effects on you because there's a lot of starch and sugars in apples.
Really. Tyrell says he's not going to grill outside. Better do it inside. What the hell are you doing, Tyrell? It's 63 outside. Get on that grill, son. Seriously.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna have to support local business after this.
Kramer and I come by for pickup.
Hey, you do delivery?
Did you deliver? Can we have any curbside pickup there, Tyrell?
the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
As Dwight Smith Jr. gets on base, as he's the lone getter for the Orioles on the Players League, and he's really good with the Orioles.
Anthony Santander, 1 for 1 today, has a home run this series as well. And a double. Double the last time up. And Vern asked me what I mean. I'm saying virtual Vern.
So I really didn't watch. I helped cooking when I was growing up a little bit, not the most.
Ball one.
And the first thing I could make was pancakes. You know, I'm always good at making eggs.
Sure about that. Here's on Twitter. Some dude, I guess, some girl tweeted that her boyfriend made just one pancake. He measured everything for one. Who the hell eats one pancake? First of all, and he didn't offer her one.
Oh, yeah, that's
Make
not.
one pancake. Who eats just one pancake?
I make enough to where I make mini pancakes, and then so they're mini, so I have a lot in there. So I at least make about maybe 10 to 12 pancakes. And of course, I'm weird because once I cook them, I don't like reheating them, so I'll put them in the fridge, and I'll just eat them cold. Pancakes cold are really good.
I disagree. Vern says he's going to check himself out on. He's going to pull up YouTube there on his phone. Vern's sitting there in the third row. But he's shocked he's not wearing the hat. He should be in the press box. That's where he sits. I don't see the scorebook either. And the Orioles get another on. 2 on for the Orioles here in the top of the fourth.
So that's a heads-up play there by Dozier trying to get that lead out at second base. He almost had him.
As Vern looks on. We were talking, and Vern's standing up now. We were talking about earlier, Vern. I texted you right as he was looking at his phone. As you should be in the press box. I don't know why you're. And it's also not becoming of a media member to wear a team's jersey as well.
It's true. As we appreciate all of you coming in to watch some Royals baseball today on a Sunday afternoon.
Look out. One of
I guess this is a day off for a Royals insider. And Vern stands up. Look, he's dancing.
That's count 1 and 2.
He's got his popcorn, he's dancing.
He's ecstatic
He's
of what's
very
going on.
excited about it. No outs here. 2 on for Junis. Top of the fourth. Grab yourself a Miller Lite from our friends at Miller Lite. Much needed strikeout for Junis.
As Hayes goes down once again.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Well, Hayes struck out twice yesterday, and he struck out twice so far today.
Pedro Severino, the catcher, first time catcher in this series for the Orioles. Once again, I would change my name to Pedro Serrano. If I was Pedro Severino.
Could you get a curveball, Bink?
I could not.
Ball
So
one.
the name fits. Can you hit a fastball?
No.
Well, I don't think the name fits.
Can't hit anything over 70. It's my baseball career stop. Pitchers with anything. Slow reflexes, Kramer.
That's okay. Jim.
See, it still
One
says
ball,
2.
one strike.
Yeah, I don't know. It's games. I'm not too worried about it. We're all chatting here on the chat box.
Everybody's standing up but Vern.
Nick Davies said he saw the seat open and sneaked down there, take a seat.
Count
Vern's sitting
2-1.
down.
Yeah, everybody's standing up but Vern.
Caught his line.
Because they think Virtual Bird is drunk.
I haven't seen him drink unless he's concealing. I saw him eat some popcorn. Look, he's checking his phone again. Let's get the right hand on the cell phone. The left hand puts his phone back. Stands up.
No guy in red, but we have Vern.
It's true. My brother enters the chat box.
Hello, Kramer's brother. Thought you were going to say Kramer's friend, but I know better than that. He has no friends.
Right. As of right now, with all the social distancing, it's been rough not seeing my friends.
You've been social distancing your whole life when it comes to friends, Kramer.
Social distancing since 1996.
Me too, buddy. Remember Pigpen from Charlie Brown?
Yes.
Trail of dust behind him.
Yeah.
He was always social distancing himself, and Junis gets another strikeout.
Which honestly, he had the right idea, just not cleaning himself and then just
Now
just
the first baseman.
not being a nuisance to people,
I
but
like that he's
just think, I like.
He
I
lived
like
his
Big
own
Ben.
life, you know?
Yeah,
He lived his best life.
he lived by the beat of his own drum.
With dust fall on him.
Ball, that's out.
One of these days, I'm going to see you walk in here and all the trail of dust behind you.
I haven't showered since March.
It tells. You can tell. Good thing we had that window open over here.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, that's why I've been wearing all these hoodies here.
4 strikeouts for Junis on the afternoon. 4-3 Royals still here in the top of the 4th. Junis looks for out number 3. 2-0 count though. And Davis will hack that one away. Crush Davis. Living below the Mendoza line last couple of years. Still has power. We saw Friday night.
That's ball 3.
Ooh. 3-1 count on Crush, who broke up the no-hitter. Danny Duffy was 6 yesterday.
Wouldn't be surprised if Davis gets on. We're going to see Barlow and Lopez in the bullpen warm up a little bit.
Good.
Can't even stand behind him.
Nope. Ball 4.
Oh, Junis walk Crush Davis.
Hit .77 runners in scoring position. You want
Yep, that's. At that thing, you just might want to go after him. I know he can hit the fastball really good, but it's the fact of him needing to hit it and actually need to make contact with it is the rarity for Chris Davis.
Royals to keep Junis in, just trying to calm him down a little bit. Big situation here for the Royals, leading 4-3. Lopez and Barlow are up in the mound, both righties. Jose Iglesias, the leadoff hitter for the Orioles. Big situation here for Jake Junis to get out of. Jake the Snake. Oh, and he'll fire that one in at 93. Forcing fastball from Junis.
Did Vern ever get back to you?
Yeah, he said, he says, wow. A bunch of exclamation marks because it looked like him.
There's no cheering in the press box, but I suppose there's cheering down below.
1-1.
Guess so.
There's Lopez and Barlow.
Honestly, this is the prime position to put Barlow in if you need to. Bases
Yeah, I
juiced.
agree with you.
Jams. He loves jams.
He loves jams. Who likes jams more than anybody? Barlow.
Ball 2.
Barlow gets out of him.
2-1.
If he's not in a jam when he comes in, he'll get himself into a jam to get out of it.
He's kind of the wolf.
Hey, he's an anomaly being.
Oh, and that will be right to mid-burn. Wow, that was a big out for Junis. Nice mound visit calming Junis down. And we'll go to the middle of the 4th. As the Royals lead the Orioles 4-3.
The pace of play on this game today is not in our favor.
You're at
No.
lead.
It is not.
Now pitching
Hector
for
Velasquez comes in.
Number
Makes his
76.
14th appearance
Hector
for the Orioles. We saw him
Velasquez.
yesterday. ERA at 2.90. Velasquez has been good.
Already 31 innings pitched. Who can comment on 29 innings pitched yesterday?
That was him.
Yeah, Velasquez.
The
Yeah.
second baseman.
14th appearance.
Because he's a trade candidate, I bet, during the trade deadline here.
2 for 2 for Witt today. 2-hit Witt looks to come. 3-hit Witt.
Oh, he's
Off the
pulled off.
bag.
Now, will they rule this a hit? Nope, they ruled it an error.
Witt reaches on air. Boy, this defense, Iglesias, just misfired to Chris Davis. Once again, this Orioles defense brought to you by Deffenbaugh.
Guys are trash. That's the second error by Iglesias, and he's known for his defense.
Third error for the Orioles?
Third. One by Urias and 2
Chip
on
down,
Iglesias.
chip down.
Odd.
And wasted it.
Bobby hooked for 3 now. Is the Nick Davies the less chatter you
The
have?
right field.
Yes.
Hunter
35 watching.
Dozier.
We appreciate that.
Hunter Dozier over 2 today. 15 RBI, second on the Royals behind 17 and Jorge Soler. Chip down for Tyrell and Dozier.
Yeah, his hit and run went, and that's going to perfection. This should at least get Witt to third. He's heading home.
Third. He's going home.
He'll get there.
Wow. Heads up, base running once again. Hunter Dozier.
Now batting.
6 double on the
Designated
season.
hitter.
5th in the American League. Hunter Dozier, look at that.
There.
This base running by Whit Merrifield today has been
Impeccable.
It's been amazing.
He's got a home run and triple. We were hoping he'd get the cycle today. 5-3 Royals here. Top of the 4th. Or the bottom of the 4th, excuse me. 1 out. Jorge Soler that hit his 7th home run earlier. Thanks for watching 610 Sports Space KC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like.
and subscribe so you can get a notification whenever we go live.
Line out.
Every day the Royals play, we bring you Royals baseball. Already game 21 for Boys and Blue. 12-8 on the season. First place in the AL Central.
Yeah, they were down. They got down to the third point, to the third spot in the division, and now they worked their way back up being first.
Climbing that ladder, Chris.
Yes, they'd have
Climbing
to.
that ladder.
Comes Maikel Franco.
Yeah, I'll put my. No, I'm not. I'll wait. I was going to, but I'll wait.
Takes that one in 93. Velasquez. John Means. I had a good outing today for the Royals.
Oh no, not at all. Came in the season in this game with what, a 6.11 ERA.
Check swing to Urias. That'll end the inning. But it's Hunter Dozier. The beautiful hit down the baseline. And scoring Whit Merrifield from first.
Yeah, he just put it right in front of the bag to where it'll just keep hit it and it'll roll foul. Perfect spot, and Merrifield scoring from first base, which is
leading off the ball.
impressive to say the least.
second baseman.
And it's the base running for the Royals today have just been
Urias.
terrific. They're able to get people on base.
Ball inside. That's in. Ball 2.
And Hunter Dozier there for the first out of the inning. Jakob Junis. He on pitch 78.
Now batting, right fielder
Been a battle for
Ray.
Jakob Junis today.
Mancini.
It's almost as if he's overthinking it a little bit or getting ahead of himself.
Mound visit kind of calmed him down.
It did.
Another bases loaded jam in the inning, fourth.
Yeah.
And that'll be 94 for Junis. One of the hardest pitches we've seen today from Jake.
Ball. Down.
Trey Mancini into 5. Trouble in right field today. Go for one that got away.
That's ball 2.
I think we could possibly see Junis go 5 innings today. He'll probably be done for this inning.
Why did Tyrell say Bo Bichette 6th home run of the year?
Because
is that what he said? Yeah, he hit a couple against the Royals.
Yep.
There's that.
I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah, Bo Bichette hit 2 in the Royals at that moment.
I got 3.
Canadian passport. Renato Nunez has been a hot hitter. He's on deck. Homered earlier for the O's. These O's ain't loyal. And that'll go to Witt.
He's out.
Witt playing second base today, giving Nicky Lopez a day off. Normally in center field.
Next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Yes, Tyrell, I think Kramer and I will be watching that MJ documentary tonight. I don't want to speak for Kramer, but
Yeah, I should
I'll
be.
be watching.
I've got nothing else to do besides play MLB The Show tonight.
of course
So
you don't, Kramer.
just remember that, Bink. Just remember that. Remember, I can control these mics.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just one like away from like number 10. Shot to the right.
Oh, that'll drop.
Good way to get that ball in a hurry. Not fired a second.
Keeps it double.
Now batting,
Well,
the
what?
designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
I wonder why the comments are still too.
I don't know.
Froze.
It's just probably on YouTube's end. It's not ours.
Ball 1, no strike.
There you go, Carter. You like number 10. You win an all-expense paid trip to Kramer's porch.
Porch? I don't have a porch, Bink.
That's right. That's why you won it. And McBroom will snag that one. Nifty defense by Boom Boom again.
You're the one that told me advice-wise to.
You're gonna remember.
Yeah, you're the person that give me the advice for like going on somebody's deck
Yes, I did.
or porch to start
You and
drinking.
Carter can go sit on somebody's porch. Whit Merrifield leads the way for the Royals. 2 for 3 today. 372. He's got a home run and a triple, and then a slew of hits by Dozier, Soler, Franco, McBroom, and Gordon that each have one hit. Hunter Dozier's top 5 now in doubles. His doubles tie up Mondi and Witt for 6 doubles on the season. The first triple of the year for Merrifield. And Jakob Junis gone 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 bases on balls, which you'd like to see limited, and the 4 strikeouts for Jake.
That's your stat check.
That's a stack check brought to you by Kramer. Kramer saying so.
You really did not think I was going to get it today.
No, I didn't. I was watching.
Ryan.
Boom, boom, McBroom.
That's really good plays at first base today.
Oh, yeah, he's been great, hasn't he? He's been good. Remember when he almost started a fight with Mancini?
That's true, yeah. It was yesterday.
First base, yeah, mixed it up. Vern looks his in intently.
Everybody's impressed that that I remember the stats this time.
He says he feels honored to win a trip to your non-existent porch. Kramer often just finds a porch to drink on.
I do not.
And Boom Boom will hit this one a third.
If that's the case, I probably will not be working here. I might be behind bars.
Depends on if it's my porch or not.
Number 4.
BK, do you have a patio?
I had 2 chairs out there. It's a good drinking porch. I say to myself. Alex Gordon steps in, 1 for 2 today. Alex does not have a good 10-game stretch here. Kind of gets her day off. And he'll swing at that one.
Might have a chance to get it down.
Nope, caught by Santander.
The center fielder, number 11, Bubba. Starling.
Here comes Bubba Starling, who started 2 games in a row. He got the start to face his old high school teammate, John Means. But Means, of course, has given way here to Hector Velasquez. Bubba reached on an error earlier.
Hey.
And Bubba will fall down quickly, 0-2 in the count. Velasquez changing his speeds a lot. And Bubba quickly strikes out for the Royals. Beard game on point.
Yes, it is.
See Bubba hack at that one.
I think that's the first inning the Royals have not scored in.
Boom Boom is 28.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Jorge Lopez makes his 10th appearance on the year. This pitching change
Number 20.
brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red. That Jorge Lopez ERA is up to 7.29.
Number 25.
Not
I've
something.
seen less and less usage of him lately as Matheny's gone with Borlo a little more.
Yep.
Someone's asking about Ryan McBroom. He is
Ball. That pitch is out.
28 years old. He spent from 2014, even parts of 2019 in the minors. Hit 26 home runs last year for Scranton. AAA for the Yankees.
1-1.
And home of Michael Scott. Fictitiously.
Anthony Santander's put together a good day, 2 for 2 so far, Crane Dog.
Yes, he has. Tyrell's pointed out that McBroom has gotten kind of cold a little bit. And it might be some time for O'Hearn. I think right now both of them are cold. Because O'Hearn just hasn't been able to see the ball lately. But it's it might be from having that successful spring training and then that adjusts to the cold temperature. Now it's 63 degrees today here at first pitch. I can...
O'Hearn and McBroom, the top 2 hitters on the Royals this spring.
Indeed.
Jorge Lopez gets a strikeout. We've seen Jorge Lopez dialing up to 96 this year.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes is going to step in now, and he struck out twice so far on the day.
Hey.
Hip hip.
Jorge! So we use that for
And the Jorge.
Soler and Lopez.
Yep.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
You know what? I wouldn't oppose going to culinary school and things come back up. I think it'd be fun being a cook. Do this, do that on the side from this gig.
Yeah. That would be fun. Bubba, someone's asking about Bubba. Bubba was a 2011 5th overall selection.
Another strikeout from Lopez.
Man, Lopez is looking good today. A couple days off.
2 batters, 2 strikeouts. That's what more can you ask for?
28.
Probably seeing more than just this inning where he's going.
Yeah, you might see him for 2.
Pretty fresh pin by the Royals. Again, Kennedy got some action yesterday with the save. We haven't seen him that much lately.
Looked like that thing popped up real quick. Like Tim Hill and Stallmont up in the bullpen.
Submariner and some heat. Lefty and a righty.
Think we'll see Tim Rosenthal today, Binkley.
Trevor Rosenthal.
No, I'm saying that you call him Tim.
I know.
Hill.
Yeah. Lopez will face Pedro Serrano. Oh, he gets a strike there. A knuckle curve at 82 for Lopez. 1-2 count.
Don't drink Joe Blue's rum. Very bad.
And Jorge Lopez strikes out the side.
Something you want to see from your pitch coming out of the pen.
Jorge's feeling it today. He's a Royals Hall of Fame. Tree visit out there. Kurt Nelson, Hall of Fame director. Good crowd today at the Virtual K. A little bit overcast day. It's 63 degrees. Up steps Cam Gallagher. 0 for 2 today.
He's due, Bink.
You could say that.
Due for it.
On the season. Seldom used, though. He's a great defensive catcher.
Salvi gets the day off today. Up to 14 likes today. We appreciate that. The real question is, can we get to 20?
Yes.
1 ball.
It's going to take some work.
It'll take some work. It's going to take a few innings.
McBroom was actually originally drafted by the Royals in 13.
Oh, really? This man found his way back.
Someone's asking who the Royals took in 14.
2-2 now.
2-2 count on Gallagher.
And the answer is Brandon Finnegan. Played in the College World Series and the World Series that year.
Full count, Cam.
Tyrell was Brandon Finnegan. You need a neck tattoo.
Oh, I'm good. Got to keep it to where the shirt can cover most of it.
That's ball 4.
Wade Gallagher will take his base on balls.
And we got 2-hit Witt stepping up. He needs 2 more hits for the cycle, or at least a single and a double. And
He's got the hard part done. He reached on an air the last time.
That's true.
Hoping he'd get that single. Velasquez off the money on that at bat by Gallagher.
The average,
No Tyrell.
average is up to 372.
Finnegan was the first round pick by the Royals.
Slugger tries to pump up the crowd here at the Kauffman Stadium.
It takes a strike there at 84. Change it.
Velasquez, second inning of work for him. So his command has kind of teetered off. I mean, if you're being used 14 games already and you're already 21 games in the season, it's a hit for Witt.
A double away from the cycle, and he'll get an opportunity to get it.
If he gets the cycle, this series we've seen a lot from the Royals.
As Denny Matthews always says, you always see something at the ballpark. Trevor Bauer is shoving today for the Reds and the Yankees.
Friday night we saw the walk-off. We saw a no-hitter going to 5 1/3 from Duffman, and we now are a double away from seeing a cycle.
It's true. Josh Vernier still sits in the 3rd row behind home plate. Hasn't made his way back up to the press box. We need to change that jersey.
He's got. He
wears
time.
powder blue when the Royals didn't.
It's true.
Ball 2.
Vern's always thinking ahead.
Maybe it's an inside thing.
Adalberto Mondesi hitting 400. Runners in scoring position this year.
I mean, guess who's in scoring position?
Cam
Gallagher. A ball in the gap will at least score 2. If it's bobbled in the gap, it'll score 3, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, Kramer. I smell what you're putting down.
You catching what I'm throwing?
I am. He's got neck tattoos on both sides.
You know, those probably didn't feel too good.
No.
I can.
I don't like needles.
Ball, that's out.
So I need some more ink. I got 1 tattoo. I need to get more.
I need one as well, Kramer.
Oh, off the glove.
Oh, bad defense once again from the Orioles.
Was it off the glove or off his face? That's what I want to know. Because
Deffenbaugh getting a bunch of mentions. That's defense by the Orioles brought to you by Deffenbaugh.
Trash.
Josh Vernon, you're clearly not working today. We see you, Vernon.
So maybe Nick Davies says maybe Verner's making the intern do all the work
I don't
today.
know what he's doing. He's supposed to be working.
I mean, we confiscated the intern's phone.
He's not even keeping score. Gotta be the Wolf. And Dozier will pop that.
Oh, terrible break. Gallagher's going to score on the sac fly. And Witt's going to go to third. And that means Montesteal will at least steal second.
That's right. And there's the scoring position.
It's true. All right,
Dozier continues to impress.
I'm putting a chip down on Jorge Soler.
Hip, hip.
Jorge.
Can't Gallagher across the plate there. Nifty moves to miss that bat. Tear an ankle. Here's Jorge Soler's home run earlier. Just barely over the fence, the deepest part of the ballpark. Hit the top of the wall and bounced over. It happened at 157. If you're keeping track at home, 42 viewing now. Welcome.
You're having a great time to see some run production.
And another chip on Soler goes to Dirty Sean.
Dirty Sean and myself have it on Soler.
Jorge Soler looking for a second home run of the game. Got a team leading 7 this year. Third in the American League. And Jorge will pop
that
this
is towering.
Drifting.
Yeah, that's going to get going. Oh, run! Let's go!
How did that make it over? 416 feet, 100.5 off the bat as Jorge Soler hits 2 home runs to deep center today.
Man, he's feeling himself, Binkley.
He's 8th home run of the season. What's that guy doing? Jorge Soler goes yard again, and you get another chip.
I get a chip.
4 this year, and Dirty Sean.
Dirty Sean gets a chip as well.
Nice job, fellas. Nice job.
Boy, Hayes didn't have a shot at that. I thought he had that all along.
Your attention, please.
Wow, we have another pitching change. Richard Blyer comes in, makes a little appearance for the Orioles. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Royals bats looking good in this series.
Indeed
They're
they
not
do.
looking good against Chicago. Earlier this week, I mentioned Chicago. That's where they are tomorrow. Mike Montgomery gets the start against Carlos Rodon. Then on Tuesday, you'll see Brady Singer against Gio Gonzalez. Singer 0-1 with a 3.45 ERA. He's the 5th starter for the Royals. Gio 1-2 with an 8.50. 9-3, boys in blue here. As the Royals looking for the McBroom sweep. Nice job, Kramer. 4 home runs called by you.
I appreciate that, Bink. Did Zach Johnson get the chip in time? Because he said he put one on Soler.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
So
Zach,
you
got
got
3 from the YouTube line now. Marine,
Dirty Sean, and Zach.
is that right?
Yes.
Ball 2.
2-1 count on Franco.
I got that 4 now.
4.
4.
Wow. That's impressive, Kramer. We know all you can go to is 10, because that's as high as you can count.
I got 10 fingers at 10 toes, Bink. I can go to 20.
That's right, you can go to 20. I stand corrected.
I do have a nose. I can at least go to
11.
21.
Or 21.
You know what 21 means? I won blackjack. That ball's hit sky high out to left
Boy,
center.
that's got some air underneath it.
Off the top of the wall.
Top of the wall as Franco hits that one. Nice game for him. 2 hits on the day for Franco as he's starting to heat up. Hit that home run Friday night to walk it off. 3rd double on the season for Franco. He's Royals bats coming alive today.
Well, that looked. I had a chance of getting out too.
Boy, I thought it was gone.
Middle part of the wall.
I think Franco thought it was gone too.
No.
Up comes Boom Boom. 1 for 3 today.
Carter asked who has more chips, Bink or K Sizzle, and that's not it. I'm taking the lead commanding.
K
at
Sizzle's
4.
doubled me up. He's got 4 and I have 2, which is complete crap. Sorry, Kramer.
Yeah, well, that's how losers talk.
You should know.
I haven't been talking crap in a while because I've been winning.
Castro and Armstrong. Pin for those.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this little draft game we're doing on Thursday night.
That
as
is
well.
not true. I will nail more first-rounders than you.
I think I'll nail more first
Put
rounders
that
than
in
you.
the bank, baby. Hey, McBroom. Ground to Iglesias.
Oh.
Chris Davis drops it again.
What is
Have we seen crappy defense from Baltimore?
They gave the error once again to Iglesias.
Deffenbaugh getting a bunch of
Yeah,
free
they
mention.
are.
The Orioles defense brought to you by Deffenbaugh because...
And you know what? They're trash being.
Thank you. Wow. Chris Davis has been rough today at first.
Well, the error was charging Iglesias. That's his third.
Yeah, but he dropped it. I mean,
That's the thing. That wasn't a catchable. As a first baseman,
you got to catch that.
you do. If it touches your mitt, you have to catch it.
You touch it and catch it, my old coach used to say, Jack Taylor, back in high school.
But he had a stretch for it outside. He also had to get a scoop on it, and then it was just a terrible throw on the end of Iglesias. So a better throw needs to be produced by their shortstop.
9 runs ties a Royals season high.
That's true.
Game 21 for the boys in blue. First place in the AL Central. After dominating first place for so long, but then the Indians made their charge by percentage points. The Royals tied with the Indians.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count on Gordon.
I agree with that, Tyrell. That too.
Joe Burrows can have all the Skyline chili he wants. Even though I don't think he likes Skyline. He tweeted time ago about it. Skyline is what they're known for in Cincinnati. He had it a couple times. That 2015 All-Star game with Cincinnati.
What's so good about it?
It's just chili, man. You can have it a bunch of different ways. I had it like twice. I think Wachowski had it like 3 or 4 times. Wachowski was basically living in Skyline. Which should shock nobody.
I'm this. I don't know.
Wachowski likes chili. I'm startling my coworkers with my cheering, and we're 6 feet away.
Hey,
Sean.
At least Sean is within.
Would you like some
within
Purell,
range.
Kramer?
You know what? I'm fine, man. I haven't been touching anything. My laptop has been away. I haven't touched anything.
Good for you, Kramer. It's like you're picking your nose earlier.
Yeah, well,
I got a ball.
takes one to
Pick
know
your
one.
friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
I mean, you could.
No.
You could.
Hey, 2.
Bubba will take that in for a strike.
That's the ball.
Great day virtually for the Royals. 63 degrees at the Virtual K. Man, I wish we were there.
It'd been nice.
Bubble chopped that one. Too polite. Hits it over to Chris Davis. He actually caught it.
Yeah. This inning's over with. This inning was really good by the Royals.
You know what the doctor ordered?
Runs?
Orioles.
Orioles?
The Royals needed some Orioles.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. They needed the series, and this is
Booty call of the American League.
they bring the McBroom sweeps out today.
What the Royals need after getting swept by the White Sox, they needed some Orioles.
It's true, and they'll see the Orioles once again later on next week. Next weekend we'll be in Baltimore, Binkley.
That's right. Chris Davis, rough day at first base, even though he's not charged for some of his errors. 3 for 8 in this series, though. He's hit well.
He wasn't charged for any of those errors, Binkley.
Should have been charged for all of them.
Now we got a chance to see Lopez possibly go more than just 2 innings after this one, because of how the lead is. If he's still dealing how he was, getting on a 3 strikeouts last. Oh, I think.
Davis will get his 4th into the series. Why is everybody hating on Burrow? Burrow is going to be the better quarterback, and I've seen a lot of two of them. But think about this. Burrow set the collegiate record for touchdowns, and he did it at LSU. That is not by mistake. And it's tough to do in the SEC against those defensive backs.
But Binkley,
The SEC is loaded with defensive backs, and Burrow was unreal.
naming the last 3.
Don't hate.
Now, naming the last 3 SEC quarterbacks that have done anything. And give me the years. It's taking you this long because
I'll give you some good ones.
I know Cam Newton's
I'll
probably
give
the
you
most
Joe
recent one.
Namath. I'll give you some State Road.
No, the recent years. The last one we've had was Cam Newton back in 2010.
Yeah.
And who was that? Who's after that? The last LSU quarterback that went in the first round
the
was.
Big 12 couldn't win playoff games, but Patrick.
Oh no,
Mahomes
I think Big 12 produced better quarterbacks.
Not really.
I think they do. They produce quarterback level, NFL level quarterbacks. Now, unless you're Mizzou, yeah, Drew Lock apparently might have a good career. That ball sent out to left field by Iglesias. Yeah, second home run of the
series.
Yeah, it's right here,
right into the Orioles bullpen. 95.2 off the bat, 396.
Jose Iglesias.
Also
bad defense, but been playing some good offense.
Also a second home run of the season for Iglesias. And also another home run to where Chris Davis beats the shift.
You had Cole Burnett, one of your best quarterbacks ever, and Burrow beat that. And he was playing the spread at Hawaii with Gene Jones.
Yeah, I know. And I have Joe Burrow on my list too. But that's college. College and NFL is two completely different beasts.
I agree. Even though you see more talent from the Orioles than you had.
The second baseman,
Nope.
Ramon
Ball one.
Urias.
You got Ramon Urias. He's going to hit it up the middle, and it's going to go to Witt, who hits off his glove, and it's going to stay in the infield. So they're going to rule that a base hit. No air for
the Orioles.
Whit
The right
Merrifield.
fielder, Trey Mancini.
Hope Patrick Queen falls to the Chiefs at 32. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, no.
It's not Queen, Zach Bond.
If they don't go, they better get that or a corner in the first round.
You know, if they go corner in the first round, like they can't. Here's the thing. When you don't have rookie minicamp and OTAs and minicamps, you're doing everything virtually. Having players come in. That's why Noah Igbinane from Auburn, converted wide receiver to corner. That's why you kind of take a redshirt year.
Yep.
If the Chiefs go corner in round one, I want them to go Malik Harrison in round two. Because I'm still sticking with that. Corner and linebacker in the first two rounds.
No, I agree. I completely agree. That's filling the two biggest needs for the Chiefs.
Because that's actually a need.
The fact that it's on defense too.
It's the lowest rated position on Pro Football Focus for the Chiefs. I mean, it's like we talk about the Chiefs drafting for luxury. Linebackers a need. But I know what you're going to get out of your rookies this year.
That's even if the season even happens.
Nick, that is not going to happen.
I have been diving deep into the punters and kickers in the upcoming draft.
Yeah.
There's only 4 punters, 1 place kicker. We're gonna have some great conversations next week, so you better tune in. Oh, that's sent out to right field. That's fair. It might be gone, or it's gonna be caught by Gordon.
What a catch by Gordo.
That's the exact same spot where he caught that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what he likes to do, is crash into walls.
The third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Once told me after a game, after making one of those type of catches, his kids will simulate that at home. And he crashed in the wall again.
You can only imagine that going home and seeing that. Oh, Bubba.
Man, Bubba scooped that one.
No, that didn't even hit the ground. He caught that.
I mean, he scooped it up.
Yeah.
Now batting, designated
Maybe he
hitter.
scooped it.
That was a perfect catch.
The Royals have defense. The Royals do not.
Yes, they do.
And it's evident today. Dwight Smith Jr. will step in.
So, Big, did you figure out any of the other quarterbacks in the SEC that's done anything that recently passed?
Yeah, all right.
Count 1-0.
Tyler Newsome is the punter the Chiefs picked up from Notre Dame. Keep an eye on him.
He's got a good leg.
Because of the cap hit by Colquitt, and the Chiefs don't use the punter.
Best thing that Colquitt can bring to the dinner table now is, hey, now my son needs to get a ring in because I'm the last Colquitt right now to have one. That ball sent out to the gap.
Eli Manning got
Super Bowls. He played the SEC.
That's going to that actually might be a blessing in disguise by the Royals because that would have scored the runner on first base.
Eli and Peyton Manning, are you counting them?
Yeah, recent past, yeah, you can count them. That's like what Eli Manning was, 95?
Your attention, please.
Was it Eli Manning 95?
For the Royals,
Not Eli Manning, Peyton.
number 61.
Kevin McCarthy, Mac and Cheese is going to step in.
Mac and Cheese got the win on Friday night.
He looked really good Friday night. He came in with 2 on too as well, like almost the exact same position, except the runners then were on second and first. I can name you one quarterback from LSU that did not do anything in the NFL.
Played for the Raiders.
Yeah, he did.
Marcus Russell. Could throw 80 yards on his knee, though.
He could. He can sack himself as well.
That's a ball.
He can also dissect a blank
Eli
tape.
Peyton are last 2 SEC.
Yeah.
Ken Stabler won one. Bart Starr.
That's back there though. That's
I know,
back
I know,
there.
damn it.
Fink, just say it. I'm right. Two outs for McCarthy. 2-0 count. 2-1.
Super Bowl from the SEC. That's Stan Humphries, former Chargers quarterback from the SEC.
What was that popped up on the
Are you
YouTube stream?
good in SEC school?
Did you guys see that?
No, he didn't.
What, the feed on YouTube that made that whole thing glitch? That was weird.
Mac and Cheese, who got called up for the Royals in the Toronto series. Anthony Santander, 2 for 3 today.
Kevin McCarthy needs to get out of this jam.
He's been good lately for the Royals. Zach, Brett Veach has done everything that you would want. This last year has been incredible for Brett Veach. All the draft picks from last year are still on his team. I think keep in mind, Brett Veach, he was the one really high on Kareem Hunt. Now, he wasn't making a lot of the selections, but he was the scout. He watched a lot of Mac, former SEC scout. And keep in mind, he was the one high on the Mahomes the whole time. Lee Steinberg said he had called him the whole night of the draft. Of course, that was an Andy Reid selection. People have been arguing Dozier or Brett Veach on that one. Give Andy Reid the credit on Mahomes.
How can you be a scout or a talent? Oh, nice strikeout.
Mac and
looking.
Cheese gets a K there.
How can you be that scout for, like, say, I don't know, if you're trying to be a football scout or a baseball scout? How do you end up doing that? Like, who do you contact? To, like, hey, I want to do this or do that. I mean, there has to be. I don't know if you can even go to school to be a scout.
Right place, the right time.
Pretty much.
You know, a lot of colleges now doing it a little bit like NFL teams. Miguel Castro comes in, makes his 5th appearance for the Orioles. This pitching change brought to you by the Red Delicious apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Leading up for the Royals, the catcher,
Cam Gallagher over 2 today, looking for his first hit. Boys, Sunday lineup working for the Royals.
Yes, no, this Sunday lineup is terrific. You gave Nicky Lopez a rest. You gave Salvador Perez a rest.
Down 1-1.
Rounds out to third.
Got it.
It's crazy too because with these infielders for the O's, they got to make the throw to first base, and right now it's not looking like they can or they can even pick up the ball.
Merrifield.
You got 4.
Bird is still down there.
Brandon Scott joining us in the chat. Wash your hands, Bink. Good time to do that. Binkley.
What?
You know what we forgot?
What did we forget?
Got 7th inning stretch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We gotta make it up after the 7th.
Nope, can't do that. That's
It's tradition, damn it.
Yeah, but you missed it. You can't. You have to do.
You missed it.
No, I didn't miss it.
2 balls, 1
I think you missed it. That's
You
your
missed
fault.
it.
I got the stats today right. I think you missed
Take
this
me
one.
out to the ball game. Take me out to the
I want some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. So it's root for the Royals. They don't want it to shake.
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes
out
out.
the old ball game.
See, we got it in.
Got it in before the 8th. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Jones was at Duke.
Yeah, he was.
Duke is Duke. On TV more than Leave It to Beaver. Who's that? That was that coach that said that. Oh, and Witt.
Now that's going to be you going to rule out a hit? Yep, ruled another hit for Witt. 4-hit Witt.
He's shy of just a double for the cycle.
And if the Royals can actually get around the base pad, around the order a little bit, he might have a chance in the bottom of the 8th.
Witt missing the double for the cycle today. Here comes the red-hot Adalberto Mondesi. 9-5 boys in blue here in the bottom of the 7th.
One ball, one strike.
Crazy that Vern's still there.
Now he needs to get to the RV. Or head back up north to the press box.
Yeah, he's going to ask Phoenix questions after this game. It's real.
Well, I mean, he could go down that door that's right there
He's
to
got
the
to change
bottom.
shirts, though. Can't be wearing team gear.
Vern's like Superman. He can just rip off that. He's in a
Yeah, I
suit.
wouldn't go that far, but he can change shirts. And
Witt steals the bag easily.
Witt's fifth stolen base of the season, number 2 on the team, behind 6 of Adalberto Mondesi.
Witt has 4 stolen bases this series.
Witt's been moving around the bases. And Mondi right there, the shortstop Iglesias.
Another low throw. Another out. Mondesi 0 for today.
No, he's got 1 hit.
He's got 1 hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier, 1 for 3.
Think you've used your last chip yet?
I have not.
It might be time. As Dirty Sean lost his chip on Mondi.
Ball, that's inside.
And make sure you all join us this coming Thursday and Friday for our draft special on 610 Sports Radio.
That's right, 7-11 Thursday night, 6 to 10 Friday.
We'll be taking phone calls, of course, as per usual.
We'll have Royals baseball in the afternoon for you on Friday because we work that night.
Yeah, so you can get double doses of Binkley and myself. That's going to be a hit. That will score Witt. There should be an RBI double.
Hunter Dozier, once again. Witt's been scoring a lot today. Hunter Dozier continues driving in. RBI double 7. He leads the Royals in doubles now with 7. Hunter Dozier starting to come alive. The Royals have put a season high 10 runs on the board. Jorge Soler's hit 2 long shots today.
I could see Soler having a 3 home run game. 2 of his hits today are home runs.
Oh, he'll back it down.
not with that pitch and or swing.
Soler just looking for anything to crush. 2 of his home runs, both of them went to the deepest part of the park.
Dead center. They seem like they're pop-ups.
Yeah,
They literally
kept
just
drifting.
went jet stream up above Kauffman Stadium, just carried it out.
How many home runs would he hit in Cincinnati if he played for the Reds?
Imagine him playing in Colorado
Colorado or Great American Ballpark.
or New York, the Yankees. I mean, you could bunt in a home run out there.
I didn't think of that. He could go for the hat trick, which means Kramer and I would lose our hats.
It's true. You just have to throw the hats at the TV.
It's true. Careful not to break it. It's properly intercom.
It's true. Well, then, yeah.
That's okay.
I feel like Dozier took off on that pitch even though he's on second base. I don't think he would.
That average creeping up a little here.
And it is, but I don't think Hunter Dozier should be stealing on this when there's nobody behind him.
Outside, ball 4.
And Slayer will take a walk.
He's having a nice day at the plate.
No, he's seeing the ball
Now
terrific.
batting, the third baseman, Maikel. Franco.
Maikel Franco's put together a good game. Batting average up to 197 now.
I think I was just called Rex Hudler.
Were you really?
Yep, from Nick Davies.
Can't sneak a piece of cheese by a hungry rat.
I need a baseball in my hand because Rex Hudler's known for just having a baseball in his hand.
You do. And Franco will hit this one. Here he is.
I get to throw to first though.
Which has been an adventure for the Orioles today. Orioles double up the Orioles. Lead 10-5 here as we go to the 8th.
As Merrifield in the bottom of the 8th will be the 5th batter of the possible inning, so he still has a chance to get the double for the cycle, but it's a long shot because
Let's hope for the cycle.
the bottom half of the order has not been kind this game.
Let's hope it gets up again.
Leading off for Baltimore,
Greg Holland and Josh Staumont
Austin
pin for Royals now.
Hayes.
You can see Kevin McCarthy finish out this inning, and then hopefully I can see him go to the 9th as well.
I don't see Mac and Cheese squeezing through here.
I think
We'll
the
see
bottom
some
half of the
Rosen.
order,
I think we'll see Rosen.
Austin Hayes has 3 strikeouts on the day. Severino has 2. Chris Davis has a lone hit.
And McCarthy gets the comebacker over McBroom, out number 1.
I'm liking McCarthy right now.
What's that?
I'm liking McCarthy right now. I think they should stick with him.
Well, he's been solid.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
Mac and Cheese, comfort food, dealing to the Orioles.
We might need to get him on at some point here on our pregame show.
Good. Especially the way he's playing.
Yeah. Him and Nicky.
You got to tag him in your next tweet. Conjure him up a little bit.
Honestly, I think professional athletes just, they have social media, but they just don't check it, I think, at times.
He does.
Count is 2-1.
His timeline isn't exactly flooded.
Appreciate all of you watching. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button on this video, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you're notified when games start. So we do this for every single Royals game until they come back. The Royals and Orioles were supposed to play today. That's kind of odd off the tongue a little bit.
We're here.
And yep, that's what we're doing.
Oh, and McCarthy gets another K. Kevin McCarthy just dealing here lately. Gets the win Friday night.
Number 19.
This is the only test I feel like for McCarthy, because McCarthy is known for his fastball.
He'll face the lefty here and crush. Up to 154 now. Had a good series.
Yeah.
Not at first base, but at the plate.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not charged if he was there.
No, yeah, all of them were charged on Iglesias or Urias. It's kind of cool. Last night I was watching the stream of Jesus Luzardo, the pitcher for the Athletics. And of course, it's something just like set up how YouTube is, how you can all chat and stuff. And he's answering questions, so I just asked him, so what's your favorite pitch to throw? He's like, and he answered the question.
Did he?
And he's like, a fastball every once in a while, but I do like my changeup.
Huh?
So, I mean, hey.
That's cool. Joe Kelly's changeup.
Joe Kelly's changeup.
The window, did it?
He has a screen that's about the size of this room that he can throw into.
Yeah. Remember when he scrapped with the Yankees?
Oh, yeah. I was so shocked from his move to
Crush Davis a walk.
from St. Louis to Boston. He did not throw in the hundreds when he was in St. Louis. And then when Boston, they somehow ramped up. Like, he has a
Not
wild
that big
arm.
of a dude either.
No, he's lengthy and he's really quick. Cardinals used him as a pinch runner multiple times. Well, they actually had him pinch hit the bunt and try to beat it out.
Tyrell suggested we go get some pork rinds because they're delicious and they're pork.
I haven't had a pork rind. Apparently, pork rind's healthy for you.
Now
I like pork rinds. You know,
second base.
Like what? Like so? What is it? Is it like a potato chip with pork?
I don't know exactly. Pork versus Davis. Nearly hit by that one.
I just know that you cannot get empty calories from it. Like it's just good calories.
2 on here for mac and cheese. Don't forget it's fun run today.
Yes.
Just run the bases after the game, Kramer.
What on it rained yesterday, Bink. I don't know if I'm gonna run
I
today.
think Vern might.
That's why he's down there. That's okay. We get it
It's
now.
gonna be the Wolf.
He can just scale the netting and come down the other way.
Well, he is intense in this game.
Could just go through the door on the left side.
McCarthy will fire that sinker at 91 miles an hour. Ian Kennedy up now. Josh Stamont. As well. Ian Kennedy with that beard that's always on point.
So pork rinds is fried pork skin.
There you go.
That's what I mean. That's what Zach Johnson says, and that's since foul.
Broom will still grab it. 24th pitch coming up for Kevin McCarthy.
This pork and talking about food is making me want some barbecue badly.
Myself as well. Get to go to Smokehouse in the lane.
Ball.
McCarthy once again.
Count.
Is there a smokehouse that's closer to you from here?
Independence and one on North Oak and one at Zona. Zona probably close.
strikeout.
McCarthy gets his 3rd strikeout of the game. That'll end the 8th. Up comes the 9th for the boys in blue.
Okay.
McCarthy, superstition, maybe a little
Ladies and
stitious.
gentlemen,
That's
your
Sean
attention,
Armstrong
please.
making his
Now
14th appearance for the
ball.
Orioles. This pitch and change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they're red.
Armstrong.
Nick's asking me if I'll take my son down. I might. Kramer's a good young man.
Leading up for the Royals.
Son I never had.
The
Kramer
first
said so.
baseman.
That's how you never wanted
Oh,
either.
yeah.
More than the son I never wanted. Good point by you again.
Not Dirty Werewolf.
He
your
probably
son.
would have got an E scholarship though. East Sports scholarship.
Hey, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like,
You would have cost me money to send you to school.
that's true. I would have. Well, there was no esports.
Obviously, your baseball wouldn't give me any
I
money.
mean, apparently it wasn't. But all the esports left when
Yeah.
pretty much this year they all came in. It seemed like.
You'd have been good. Tell your mom all those hours of playing video games might have paid off.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
22 watching, Dad. We appreciate all the viewers today.
Play video games and play sports do it all at once. Well, not at once, but
It's amazing you have a girlfriend.
at times me too.
And that's going to carry
It seems like Hayes
Austin Hayes.
he wants all the balls out there because he cannot trust his left fielder as in Santander or
He's
Trey
the center
Mancini
fielder.
out right.
He's got the,
Yeah, I know,
he's got the
but-
runaway.
Yeah, it's true, but it seems like that should have been Mancini's ball.
Well, we need more to get on. Paul Fry.
But the Royals are,
Bullpen
but
for the
they're
Royals is very good this year. Alex scored 1 for 4. We need some guys to get on base so Witt has a chance at the cycle.
the last time we saw Paul Fry, he gave up 3 runs in the 9th.
That's right.
Just 3 likes away from the coveted number 20.
And Gordon will hit that one to Trey Mancini. He's made a lot of catches in adventure.
The center fielder. Number
Yeah,
11.
I agree with you, Zach.
We can get some carryouts, Zach. You can go in and get it going. I've done that I've done that more than a few times, Zach, because I can't cook. My cooking brought to you by Deaf and Ball because
Yeah, it's trash.
and Starling will hack away at that one. Paul Fry, lone man in the Orioles bullpen. Lefty started the day with John Means. Bubba Starling 0 for 4. Giving Alex. Well, Gordon's back and left. He's giving Lopez is getting the day off, so he's playing center. Witt's playing second.
Ball, inside.
4-seamer, 92 for Armstrong. 2 outs. Our dream of getting Whit Merrifield up again.
Kind of dwindling down.
We need some hits.
Ball 3.
I mean, hits or walks. Right now, it looks like the walks are going to.
3-1 count.
It's kind of cool if we can see Witt get the cycle.
It's up to Bubba, and then it'll be up to Kim Gallagher if he can do anything here. Do you still call it curbside service if they don't have a curb? Usually there's always
There's always a curb, though.
As you're walking in the restaurant.
Yeah, there's always a curb, Dink. You know, what are curbs for? Are they for the...
And Bubba will...
So the water doesn't come up?
Wow, man, he just... Do not try that at home. Austin Hayes is not an example for the children. Double Big Mac, Carter says. Change your life.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Josh Staumont. 7-11 ERA, making his 7th appearance by the Royals. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Trey Mancini leads it off here in the ninth for the Orioles.
The right fielder, number
0 for 2 today.
Trey Mancini.
And Staumont will dial that in at 96 of the four-seam. I want you to cut your hair like Staumont. I could do that for you, actually. I could bring my clippers.
I think I would just have to decline this, and that is roped into the gap.
Drive that one to the wall. Staumont gives up the leadoff hit. Leadoff double.
Up next for the Orioles.
6th of the year.
The third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Renato Nunez. Today.
Holland and Tim Hill in the bullpen. In case.
Staumont gets that curveball for a strike. Nunez has been a good hitter this series. Don't forget our post-game phone line, 913-744-3864. If you'd like to call in and talk about these virtual Royals looking to go 13-8 on the season.
And they're looking to sweep the Orioles.
Get out your big brooms. That needs to be a bubble.
Yeah, a McBroom and then him with a broom.
And a burger in one hand and broom in the other. And a good Mondi.
I think we can get the broom first, not the burger yet.
The Big Broom Burger,
Now
not available yet at
designated
stores.
hitter,
But hopefully soon.
Smith Jr.
Foodie Grill.
Dirty Sean, I recommend you cook outside, Dirty Sean. How warm is that right now, Kramer?
It's currently at 64 degrees.
64 degrees, according to Kramer.
I like to smell the charcoal burning. Are you a propane or charcoal
I'm
type of guy?
propane.
Well, I
Hank
think
Hill, gotta keep him in business.
I think
All that propane.
I don't know. I think it tastes better on the. Oh well, it's been a while since we've checked the stats too.
And it'll drop in again for the second hit of the inning for the Orioles.
Thing is, that will not score Mancini because he thought it was going to get caught by Bubba.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
How did bad base run? Excuse you, Kramer.
Well, you thought it was gonna, there's one out, so you're just playing it safe.
Post-game celebration. Carter's gone from the double Big Mac to the Big Broom Burger. Big Broom Burger, 2 patties, pepper jack cheese, jalapenos, and sriracha ketchup. Not yet available in stores.
I don't think it will be available in stores, Bink.
I don't know, man. If he comes up and hits, he'd sell that at the K.
Appreciate that, Nick.
Vern, get off his ass there.
Nope, upstairs.
Work and make us some burgers.
So you're telling him to. That's not even his job, Bink.
Vern needs to be making his way over to the interview room. So he plans on just nailing it in the name.
The game's not over yet. Oh, not that much media there.
Bacon is thawed out for Zach. bacon
That's ball
burgers.
2.
You know what? I would like a McBroom burger with bacon.
2-1.
Add the bacon. Load me some sriracha ketchup. Train dog.
I got the count. 2-2.
Never had it. I have sriracha sauce from Chick-fil-A, but that's it. From my times at working at Chick-fil-A.
Kramer Sanso. Hails from St. Joe, Missouri. Knock on wood. You think about this guy. The third hit in the inning, swinger by Starmont. But then the Royals had a comfortable lead. The Royals make this 10-6.
Runners are going to score.
And it could be 7.
Now we might.
And
see,
it is.
We're going to see Ian Kennedy probably come in here for the save.
We've seen Gallagher turn around and throw the ball
The
at.
center fielder, Austin.
Probably going to throw at the umpire.
Well, the Orioles are making it interesting here in the ninth. They can tie it up. We can see win again.
I don't want to tie it up.
I don't do either.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Ian Kennedy, the Wolf. Make his ninth appearance for the Royals.
EA.
Saw him yesterday. Ian Kennedy leads the league in saves with 5. Ian Kennedy. Spectacular beard. As Burns stands up once again. I'm sure Hayes still down there. Whatever. 95. And a 4-seam fastball for Kennedy. Going with the Wolf this early. Get this game over.
I think you should. There's 3 outs to work with, and you just got to get it done.
Didn't expect to see Kennedy today. Lose track of my nights and days. Knuckle curve by Kennedy. What is Yum Yum sauce, Zach? Santana in scoring position for the Orioles.
Nope.
Austin Hayes
I got
take
2-1
that
the
2-1 count.
Oh, that's
And
off the
Kennedy
plate.
outside. 3-1 count. On the center fielder, Austin Hayes. Pedro Serrano on deck.
Severino. This is not the Indians. Oh, that's roped.
Good contact with foul. Full count on Austin Hayes. Maybe just a little bit foul. Ian Kennedy gets the sign from Gallagher and what's in.
Sort of Japanese girls.
And once again another foul.
I got sushi before. It's not
I
real
don't like sushi.
I got it.
Do not like it.
Got it from Hy-Vee.
Last time I ate it was Nashville, Tennessee.
It's pretty good. Got this.
And Maikel Franco get that one, fires it over to McBroom for out number 2. Did I ever tell you about Nashville?
No, you haven't.
So the Opry Land Hotel,
The catcher,
the largest
number 20.
hotel in the United States, not casino. And I recently got married and had lost my wedding ring
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
at the gym because the bar came straight in because the pin came out and I knocked my head. And I had taken my ring off to work. I lost it.
Yeah. I remember this.
Went to the front desk and I walked around with my hand in my pocket for a couple of weeks. And they mailed it back to me. They found it, which I'm shocked they found it at that big of a hotel. That's the trip I had sushi on in Nashville. It's the last time I ate sushi. Wasn't a fan of it. Not that anybody cares.
No. You're sushi bringing it up in the chat. I think sushi's not bad. I haven't had real sushi. I've had antibiotic sushi. That's it.
What the hell's that?
It just wasn't real. I
Pedro
guess it wasn't
Serrano
real.
is reportedly.
Wait, what?
Pedro Serrano.
Oh, 4.
2-way.
You might get the golden sombrero here just in the game.
He might.
He will.
And he'll get a hit, and the Orioles will score again.
What's Gordon doing on that?
And fires it in the mirror field. 10-8 here.
Now that run will be charged on Stalmont. Stalmont hasn't. His ERA has been skyrocketing.
Ballooning out.
Davis.
Ian Kennedy looks mad. Every time he gets mad, he dials it up.
I agree with that, Nick. He said sushi and seafood is only amazing when you can see the ocean. I went to Florida. Anytime, I always try to get like fish. Always.
You ever had crawfish in Louisiana?
Never been to Louisiana, but I want to go. I want to go there at some point to get some like some jambalaya and all that stuff.
Jambalaya. Tigers.
I want to try to make like all that crawfish, corn, like whatever you put in
love
that.
Cajun food, man. It's my family. I have some family in Louisiana. Missouri, Texas, and Louisiana.
Well, sometime we'll be there together and we're gonna have it. How's that sound?
Maybe so, Kramer. Maybe so.
We'll try to work some details out.
Man, 95 for Kennedy.
We'll get
Fesco never joined in. We were going to sing him happy birthday.
We'll get an RV and we'll just do what Gardner Minshew did and travel around the.
Let's just take the 610 RV.
I mean, it's true. We could. Let's get that signed up in paperwork.
And that'll go to Witt.
Oh,
Puts it to Monty. And that's it. The Royals move to 13-8 on the season. You see a very happy Jakob Junis. See Nicky Lopez behind him. Nicky Lopez getting the day off. There's the outfield celebration we normally see. There's Gordo, Dozier, and Starling.
You gotta love it.
Social distancing high five, but they didn't touch each other. Very nice move for the Royals considering what's going on.
Hey, Junis gets the W. Looks like.
Jay Junis gets his third win of the year. 3-2 now. As we see Mike Montgomery tomorrow in Chicago against Carlos Rodon. 913-744-3864 is the post game. Phone line, the Royals will win this one 10-8. That's a sweep of the Orioles. Winning games 5-4. Friday night was a walk-off home run by Maikel Franco. Yesterday was 6-3. And today, 10-8 to the Royals. Ian Kennedy will get his sixth save of the season. Hard to believe it became a safe situation, but it did. Once again, guess who the MVP of the game is?
It's 4-hit Witt.
4-hit Witt. Almost had the cycle. Just a double away from the cycle. Jakob Junis gets the win today. A little rough early on for Jakob Junis, but he settled down. He's going against John Means, product of Gardner Edgerton, high school teammate of Bubba Starling at Gardner Edgerton. But Whit Merrifield again as he takes over the Royals' hit lead as he and Mondi battling for the hit lead all season long. 913-744-3864. The Royals move to 13-8. They're tops in the American League Central.
Zach Johnson messaged us saying, boys, it's been real. Enjoy your night while being safe. See you Tuesday. Carter Kinslow says, see you later, fellas. Always love tuning in. So we appreciate that.
Thanks,
if you
guys.
do not want to call, just keep on. We'll keep reading out the messages that you keep posting to us. We do appreciate you all joining in on this. But as we go to the more of the box score, as I should get there.
Yeah, Whit Merrifield fourth, 386. Whit came in as the 11th leading hitter in the American League. That'll just climb today with that performance. Mondi was the sixth best hitter in the American League. He drops to 368, so Merrifield tops him. Plus, Whit Merrifield got his fifth stolen base.
You know what I like to see about them?
Season.
What I got to see about them is they'll flip around. Like they'll hover at 368. They'll switch up. Somebody's going to bat at 386. It's going to switch. You already know it's going to happen.
Internal competition.
Exactly.
Jorge Soler, 2 home runs today, both of them to the deepest part of the park. Hunter Dozier added in a couple doubles, his team leading 7th double of the season. Whit Merrifield, as I mentioned, homered today, his 4th. He's number 2 on the Royals in home runs, tied with Salvador Perez. Pitching line today, Jakob Junis goes 5 for the boys in blue, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. We saw Jorge Lopez come in, give up a couple runs. Kevin McCarthy was brilliant again.
3 strikeouts on that.
3 strikeouts for Mac and Cheese. He goes an inning in the third, gets to hold Stamont. Rough outing for Stamont. 3 earned runs, just 1 out. He recorded. Ian Kennedy gets his 6th save. 913-744-3864 if you'd like to talk to Kramer and I. But here's Renato Nunez, who the Orioles got off to a quick start. We've seen the Royals do this before.
Oh, it's...
Give up the early lead and just come back. The day the bats were on point, but Nunez had a great series here in Kansas City.
On that stretch of games that they won, I think 5 or 6 in a row, the Royals, that happened to them, but they'd always come back in that bottom of the first or top of the first to just keep pounding on the runs. So we've seen it happen with the Royals before.
There's Whit Merrifield going 439, 109.5 off the bat.
Over the, what's it called, the bullpen.
Here's the
Excellent base running by Whit Merrifield as he gets his first triple of the season.
Bob messages in saying must needed to sweep. Yeah, I agree. This was a good series win that the Royals needed. The fact that it was a sweep too is amazing. Now let's go to Chicago.
Whit Merrifield made this look easy. Homer and triple to start this game off. Part of his 4 hits. Here's Jorge Soler's first home run. Just kept carrying.
It hit the
Deepest part of the ballpark.
best part about it is it hit the top of the wall. It's like doink.
Boom. Hits the batter's eye.
And good thing it went back instead of forward. So that's a perfectly hit.
Hunter Dozier was on point today. 2 doubles for Hunter.
Hunter had a great series this one.
He really did. Runners in scoring position. Here's Soler's second home run.
This is the home run that myself, Zach, and also Dirty Sean got correct.
8th home run of the year.
And you thought I was going to be caught.
The way he was going, he's made a run for it.
Trying to time it.
Here's Jose Iglesias' second home run of the series.
He likes hitting at this ballpark, it looks like.
Right into the Orioles bullpen.
He's probably going to be a trade candidate later on in the season.
Could be. Here's Hunter Dozier's second double of the night. Get that one in. In fair.
I haven't seen the lines for the other games. I'm hoping the Royals can at least now take control of the lead.
Orioles made it interesting late in the game. They're saying Tanner's double, driving in the 8th run of the Orioles today. It's also being Kennedy.
This is how it ended.
Witt, Tamandi, and Pedro Serrano is out.
Severino.
Serrano. And the Royals moved to 13-8.
That was game 21 for the Royals.
Jakob Junis gets the win today, his 3rd win. The Royals
Were tied with the White Sox in first place in the AL Central, but actually percentage points were ahead of them.
followed by the White Sox that have
Came in today 11-10.
still in action now, just a game and a half back. The Twins, 2.5 games back. And the Tigers, 4 games back. The Royals will face those White Sox tomorrow. It's Mike Montgomery, a lefty, going against Carlos Rodon of the White Sox. It'll be the 3rd time the Royals have seen the White Sox this year. They opened up with them opening day, winning 2 out of 3. And the White Sox came to the K and won big time over the Royals this week.
Let's just hope when the Royals go to Chicago starting tomorrow, they're going to bring their bats with them.
Well, it's like March. It goes in like a lamb, not like a lion.
I've never heard this.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
Brady Singer will go Tuesday night, 0-1 with 3.45 for the Royals against Gio Gonzalez
On Tuesday night. Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in today. Any final thoughts from you, Kramer?
Well, it was good to see the Royals have a series sweep. Now they can get on the win column and keep that winning, series thing up because they got that yesterday. So let's just go to Chicago, start a nice little 3-game set starting tomorrow night. So let's just get this thing going.
7th series for the Royals this season. They've won 5.
They've won 5 of them, and it's a good thing to see that. That shows you don't need to win every single game in the series. You just got to win the series.
Just win the series.
You win the series, that sets you up perfectly for postseason.
Well, sweeps are nice.
They are.
On to Chicago, as they say.
On to Chicago.
For Kramer Sansone, I'm Jay Binkley saying good afternoon.